Hello everyone! Today, an old card game that I actually lost sight of, but when Star Wars Unlimited came out, I was looking for older card games from Star Wars, and I came across this, and in my mind, I still knew this existed. Maybe I didn't want it to exist, but hey, here we have it. Jedi Knights, the card game that actually no one talks about. And we'll take a look at why that is. And I want to discover if this game is actually any good. Because when I bought it, way back in 2001, I believe, when this game came out, it felt weird. I never even played it, but it felt kind of weird. It didn't feel right at the time. And at the time, you have to remember, we also had the original card game, the collectible card game. From Decipher. This is also from Decipher, and yeah, they wanted to include some original art in here because the collectible card game is just screenshots from the movies, and they wanted to include something new, something nice, and at the time 3D modeling was all the hype. I mean, if you remember the very first Final Fantasy VII that had these kind of models, it looked kind of blocky, but hey, we didn't mind. And the same is true for card games. This was actually one of those first card games that actually had 3D art on it, and every single piece is 3D modeled. As you can see here, we have something really interesting. If you had the special 3D stereoscopic viewer, you could insert cards and then you could see a 3D image, and we will talk about that as well. So here we have a starter deck for the premiere set, the very first set, the Empire, and it is a limited edition, first day printing, and that is actually first edition, as some card games like to put it out. So this is really old. I never actually owned. Well, I owned a second-hand deck, but at that time, I only got boosters because there was a choice between this and the original collectible card game, and I tended to go towards the original collectible card game instead of this one. So I got a couple of boosters, maybe 3 or 4 at the time, and opened it up. Yeah, I just like the other one more. So here is the deck. We have Black 2, which is a TIE fighter. And you can see here the stamp, a golden stamp for the first edition print. Now, like I said, this is all 3D generated. I don't know how the game works. I will... Yeah, I would like to learn it. Don't know when I have the time. But look at that art. Oh my goodness, this reminds me of those old games that we used to play. And here is one of those cards that actually has... does it? No, it doesn't. No, not yet. Never mind. Yeah, let's just go over the cards. Sorry. Pick up some power conductors. Then we have the SFS LS 7.2 TIE cannon. We have an... Is it an F? I cannot read it. AF 119 Cloud City Garrison. We have Iasa's Jawa Blaster. We get Now I Am the Master. And this is a fixed card, as you can see here by the F. It's fixed. So far we had like an uncommon and a common. These are just typical rarities. We have You Overestimate Their Chances, also fixed for Tarkin. Darth Vader, the Agent of the Empire, also fixed. And then we have the Grand Moff Tarkin, Imperial Bureaucrat. Now, and it's interesting because these have like these little bars in here, and the other cards, they don't have that. So I'm really interested to see what that means. Darth Vader, Sith Warrior, another version, and this is a promo card, actually. I don't know why they would include fixed and promo cards. Seems kind of weird. And Grand Moff Tarkin, the Destroyer of Alderaan. Also a promo card. Then we have another fixed card. This is Force. I believe this is like the currency that you had in the game. 1 through 8. Again, I really don't know what it means, but I will find it out sooner or later. Jabba Trader, uncommon. We have a common Concentrate All Fire. Ooh, I never had these because these are fixed. There's a location, Northridge for Hoth. Nice. So they actually kind of gave a nod to the old card game with locations and planets. And that's something I really like, because I really like that old card game. Then we have They Came From Behind. We have Yassa, the Jawa Merchant. Shadow 3. TK420, Inspection Crew. SFS LS 7.2 TIE Cannon, again. Blaster Rifle. And here we see what I meant. You see a little air just above the Millennium Falcon. You also had a version which is an art, which is a slightly different art, but if you put those two into the viewer, you would get a 3D art. Really unique. I've never seen it before, and again afterwards, I'm guessing it did not really work that well. Devastator, a Star Destroyer, which is a common. Alright, Concentrate All Fire, Jawa Trader, Yanis Jawa Blaster. Then we have another location. We have Cloud City Guest Quarters. Alright, cool. Devastator, Shadow 3, Blaster. The SFS, yeah, the TIE Cannon again. Concentrate All Fire, another Cloud City Garrison, another Concentrate All Fire. TK577, Fire Team Leader, another TIE Cannon. They Came From Behind. We have Mos Eisley. Alright, cool. Another pick up some power converters. Another Fire Team Leader. Black 2. Blaster. Black 2. Shadow 3. Yawa's Jawa Blaster. Fire Team Leader. We have the Cloud City Garrison. Inspection Crew. Ooh. That's actually quite nice. Dense Forest. That's looking really good. Blaster Rifle. And this one is for the right side of that card. So yeah, if I just get it out, and maybe you guys can see what I mean, because I think we already pulled a blaster right. Yeah, here it is. You can see slight variations in the art, like only ever so slight. Oh my goodness. And this was it. It has the same number. Both number 95, both say the same rarity, but one is left and the other is right. Game text is exactly the same. The only thing that is different is a little bit of the art. So, really interesting for the real collectors out there. Yeah, you want both of the sides, of course. Then we have Yassa again, the Jawa Merchant ×2. We have an Inspection Crew again. And we finally have the Cloud City Garrison. We have a little rule book about how the game works. And that is it for a starter deck of Star Wars Jedi Knights. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because I have always viewed these cards as extremely ugly, but now that I'm opening it up and seeing them again, after years and years of not seeing them, I think it's actually all right. I mean, it has some sort of nostalgia to it, to me at least. Some of the cards, like this Devastator, it already looks kind of blocky by itself, so it's not really noticeable actually. Well, of course you notice it's 3D generated, but it actually looks better than I remembered. Nice. Would really like to know how this game works. But there you have it, the Empire Limited Edition deck. This has been made possible by the Patreons. So thank you all very much for the Patreons. If you want to join them, see more old obscure card games, please join them. Support the channel if you can. And if you cannot, it's no problem. You can already leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel, or even visit the Discord. Because, you can discuss everything over there. It is free. You can get in close contact with me if you need anything, like cards, trades, whatever. If you have cards to spare, just hit me up over there. And thank you all for watching. See you all next time. Bye-bye.